Howdy ho there, guys. This week we're talking about gender. This week's topic is gender. So, okay. So I decided to look up the definition just to make sure I knew what I was talking about. Okay, we got. Let me get up here. You don't need to see that. The state of being male or female, typically used with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. So, I'm a male. I'm white. About it. Not really much else. Told you guys this would be boring. Maybe something interesting next week, I don't know. I was born a male. I identify as a male. Don't know if anything's gonna change. I don't have any perspective on anything besides that. So you pick like the least qualified person to do this. But I'm still here. And I'm still making this video because, yeah. Nothing more needs to be said about this by a straight white male who totally knows everything about gender and all the differences and such. Let's get him to talk about stuff. Yeah. So, movies, there's been this problem, apparently. I don't know, everything's a problem in movies. That there are all these cool new, like, transgender roles out there. People are getting pissy because they're not given to transgender actors. And they feel like they shouldn't get the story if it's just played by a straight actor. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like you want to get the stories out there, and I don't know if there's a big community of like transgender actors playing that. It would be nice to see a few, but I don't. I'm like, as long as I feel like if we get the story out there, because they are actors, they are acting. It's not. It's kind of weird to get someone so specifically qualified to do a part. So. That's like you're not quite acting then if you're just like oh, John Malkovich, we want you to play John Malkovich, which was amazing, by the way. Being John Malkovich is a great movie. Go watch that. Amazing. That talks about gender. That's a good movie. It talks about gender. It talks about this woman who goes in the mind of John Malkovich, and she's attracted to Cameron Diaz's character, but like only when she is through the eyes of John Malkovich. So that's interesting. Yeah. Another point I want to bring up. I'm reading my textbook for film class. This is just it's not even really a complaint. It's interesting to me. Whenever, I think they must have updated it, because I know it probably wasn't like this in a couple past editions, because every pronoun is she, which I don't have anything wrong with, but it's just, it's interesting, because it's like, I feel like they just put it in there so they seemed like, oh, we're PC, we put she as everything, and it's just, most of these things are like predominantly like they're male-oriented things, like directors and writers. I hate to say that, but Hollywood seems to be male-dominated, which needs to change. We have had some change. There's been some change, but I wish they would just put, because it's usually in sentences like the screenwriter, she will do blah blah blah, and it's like, I think we could just use they, just in that book. 'Cause it's like okay, I understand because women do have jobs like this, and I don't want to discriminate, but I'm like, for everything, it's like there are males and females doing it, and there's other people doing it, so you could just use that. It's a like I don't know. It was just kind of interesting because usually when you're reading stuff, it's like the screenwriter he should do, and it's like okay, it's just something I'm used to. It's because kind of we live in a male dominated world, so I was just kind of used to that. And when I saw she, I'm like, oh okay, well that's cool. But then I'm like, it's just for everything. It's just and it's just like just put they or something else. That's a complaint to whoever wrote my book. So you'll get my letter in the mail. Probably not. I'm not writing a letter. So I'd rather not say too much because I really don't know what to say. So gender. I decided instead of keep talking, I'm gonna play a song. It's a chorus to American Tune by Andrew Jackson, Jihad. If I see a penny on the ground,